Hey everyone, welcome to Between the Words, the life of an international student. Today is a special episode to me. I'm here with a good friend. I'll let him introduce himself and let's get straight into it.
Hi guys. Jaim Rose. I'm from Kingston, Jamaica. Yeah, and I'm a senior here at Indiana Tech University.
Okay, bro. Let's go a little bit back into Jamaica. I want you to tell me a little bit about Jamaica, how life is in Jamaica, growing up as a young guy in Jamaica. How was it?
It was good. I think I consider myself like one of the lucky ones,
Okay.
being able to grow up in like a household where I got both parents, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I got both sides. I saw both perspectives. It wasn't hard, but
Yeah.
it wasn't the easiest either.
Mhm.
But I'm grateful for the upbringing I got.
Make you consider yourself lucky. Like, no, some the other part of the world, not like the Western part, we go
Mm-hmm.
through different stuff. Like me from Ghana, I know I see people like struggle more than I did.
Yeah.
Although I don't call my journey easy, but I know some people went through a lot of stuff that were even like worse than mine. So like what would you say other people were going through that made yours like a little bit easier? Like not easy, but like a little bit
Yeah.
like softer, yeah.
I think it was more so just the basic needs, bro. I never lacked anything. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, my parents they're not rich based on my knowledge, bro. But
Hmm.
I didn't lack anything.
Yeah.
If I needed anything, they
Mhm.
always, got it.
Yeah.
Like anything important that I needed, like if I needed school
Hmm.
or something in football, like in soccer,
Yeah.
I always had it. Comparing to what I'll see, like, my other
Hmm.
teammates or other people around me, like they didn't have it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I
being
mean,
able to,
yeah.
it was good.
Yeah, shout outs to your parents for making that, like,
Yeah,
for
for sure,
giving
bro.
that, making that shit around your feet. So. Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about young guys in Jamaica. Like when like if you, in the general public, when you're growing up, what are the options in terms of like school, work, and all that? Or like, let's say I'm a young guy growing up in Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
What are the options? What opportunities do I have?
I mean, there's relatively a good amount of options, bro. But like I think we got a good school system, so once you do well, you can get like a decent job. Obviously, it's not probably not gonna pay as much as here, bro. But
Yeah.
you can make a living like going through school, or if you're really good at something like soccer or something, you can like me, you can get like a scholarship to come here. You see?
So aside track
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah. Track
and
and music.
dance or like reggae, what is Jamaica known of?
For the food,
Food?
yeah, I think yeah.
What's the best dish from Jamaica? Aside jerk chicken, I know everybody talks about jerk chicken.
I mean, for me, I think I'll probably say the oxtail is my favorite, bro. And then the ackee, that's our national food.
What is it like?
Ackee and saltfish, it's like a fruit,
Mm,
fruit,
I've
but
never heard of that.
it's not really fruity, bro. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's fruit. And then what we do though, we mix it with like the saltfish,
Okay.
and then that's our national dish, bro. But
Right, I need
it's
to
really
try that.
good.
I
It's
know.
it's really good, bro.
So
You
that's
gotta
the
try it.
there's a Caribbean restaurant down here
Yeah,
around where I used to live. I don't know if.
I don't think they sell it though.
Oh, okay, but I need to try that.
Yeah, I think you'll like it, bro.
No, okay. So, bro, let's talk a little bit about your soccer journey. Like, what year did you start playing?
Bro, I probably started playing from I was in my mom's belly, bro. I've
That's
been playing
crazy.
so long. I can vividly remember like I was in grade 2 in
Hmm.
like primary school. So that's like the second level
Yeah.
of school we got. I was probably like what, 7, 8, 9. I was young and always small, bro. But I always loved playing. So
Yeah. You never did track?
I mean, I did track, but I
To what
prefer
point?
high school.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What even though you ran?
I was a sprinter, bro. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No way. I can see that, but
Yeah, I was a sprinter, bro. I got a little speedy, but
how long? So, did you already know that you lean more into soccer, or you were just testing the waters in both?
nah, for sure, bro. Soccer was always the first, bro. Like
Hmm.
I've always done well, regardless in
Okay.
soccer, bro.
So, at what point did you actually start leaning on soccer?
Probably in like prep school, like I was one of the best players, like in like the whole country. Like
Yeah.
we play like all island tournaments,
Hmm.
and I'm getting MVPs in the tournament and all
Okay.
that, bro. So it's like this is something that I'm good at, really, really good at, and it's
Yeah.
been recognized. So that's when I really started like, yeah, I'm gonna see what I can do with this.
So that's amazing, bro. Talk to me a little bit about the clubs you played in, the academies and clubs you played in Jamaica.
So I started out at my hometown team. It's called Marvelly. Yeah, it's like a few minutes from where I live. Every day after school, I used to go to the park, to the field and play. I used to play like the older guys too, so that helped with my development.
Yeah.
After there, I went. I had actually switched schools in primary level, so I went to a prep school, and like
Okay.
one of the guys there, their dad was like a manager for one of the best teams in the country.
Oh,
So that was Cavalier. So I went there and I played like U11s. I played there up until under 15. Like I got the with that team, I got the chance to like travel internationally and play tournaments. So
okay.
we're playing tournaments versus Man City, LA Galaxy. That was when they had the US development system,
Okay.
academy system.
Yeah.
So we used to play against DC United, all them
Mhm.
teams. So you know them
Yeah.
teams. After that, I went to Arbor team.
Okay.
Like the coach there it was more so about development for me, bro.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that much. It wasn't that good at the team I was before. So I left and I went to the Arborville, and that was pretty good. And then I went to Portmore. This was the last team I played for before leaving.
What year was that?
That was I played U17s,
Mhm.
U17s up until the first team.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I came here.
At what point did you decide to come to the United States?
It was more so like I had just finished high school, bro,
Mhm.
and like I was having a conversation with my dad, like, what you want to do, and it was, in Jamaica, it's not that easy to make it out
Yeah.
playing football as a
Mhm.
professionally. So it was more so a conversation about having like a backup plan. Like if you do studies, you can have a degree,
Mhm.
plus you can still pursue football,
Yeah.
soccer at the time. So that was when we decided that I'm gonna come study here and play and see how it goes.
That's great. I want to know the whole process. Like, how did you get in contact with the schools here, and which school was your first school?
So actually, I was supposed to go to Bethel, Tennessee.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
I
bro.
got some boys over there.
I was gonna get like a full ride there. I had relatives in Florida,
Okay.
so my dad, like my grandma, is in Florida, so my dad wanted me to stay closer to like there. And I had this coach while I was in Jamaica. He made contact with the coach that
Mhm.
was at FMU at the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I got scholarship and went there.
That's amazing. So talk to me a little bit about the life in Florida. I've been dying to go to Florida. Tell me a little bit about like school life in Florida. I know there's a big distraction over there. How are you dealing with all that distraction and also managing school and sports?
I mean, it wasn't much of a big transition for me because like Florida is like the same temperature. Like
Yeah.
there was a lot of Jamaicans there in
Oh,
Florida too,
okay.
so I was always in and around those environments, bro. So it
Yeah.
wasn't all that new for me. College life, campus life was pretty much okay. You go to practice
Mhm.
classes, and then we're in Miami, bro.
Yeah.
So we went out a little bit.
That's what I want to know. Like the
Yeah,
distraction. That's what I call the distraction. Yeah, I talked to some guys. I remember I talked to Michael Aqua from Syracuse.
yeah,
Syracuse is in New York.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
there's a lot of things you can do, like stuff you can do every day, clubs and everything, like every day. So like, I want to know like how that was impacting your college journey there.
I mean, it did. I'm not the type to really go out a lot, bro,
Hmm.
but the environment plays a big part, bro.
Yeah.
So unconsciously, it was like playing. It was distracting me a little because
Yeah.
the friends I'm around, like
Yeah.
they be going out and they be doing stuff. So like, I'm gonna be around that,
Yeah.
bro. But I think that was one of the biggest things for me, like making the change to come here, bro, so I could really lock in for real.
And how have you seen? How would you say this whole transfer thing went? Like, did it play out well for you?
Yeah, for sure, bro. Like, I think it played out better than I thought it would have, bro.
Yeah.
Because coming from that program where they didn't really care about soccer that much, bro.
Okay.
Coming to this program where
Yeah. So soccer.
it's a winning program, bro,
Yeah.
and it shows. So I think it played out better than I thought.
One thing I tell people when they ask me about tech, I just tell them practice is harder than games.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
But
I see why they've been winning
yeah,
consecutively, bro. Like you
but
can tell.
since I came here, like the only thing I always tell people, like practice is harder than games. Like people will ask me how is tech, like I'm like, bro, practice is harder than games because like everybody can play, everybody on the bench is getting ready to be on the field,
Yeah,
So
for
like
sure, bro.
every time, like everybody has this bite to it, like everybody's ready to play. So like that's one thing I like about this program when I was here. Like I know everybody want to win, but yeah. Let's talk a little bit about you getting here, moving from a nice weather, coming to the
Mm-hmm.
Midwest. Like, how's the weather been treating you?
I'm not even gonna elaborate this. I'm not used to this, bro.
Yeah.
It's so cold at times,
Hmm.
bro. This was something I knew about before coming here,
Yeah.
bro. So it's like I'm gonna deal with it regardless.
What would you say is the big difference aside with weather comparing Florida and here?
The snow, bro, for
The snow.
sure. Yeah, for sure. I've never seen snow before coming here.
For real?
For real, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, my first snow was here too, but like right
Yeah.
now, kind of I'm used to it.
Yeah.
I remember Max was telling me I was crazy when now I play in the snow
Yeah,
without
yeah,
gloves
yeah.
and all that. Like, and now I'm used to it. So let's tell me more about the cultural differences between Jamaica and the States. What would you say was your culture shock since you've been?
Lifestyle wise, I just think it's more like here you gotta be on the go. If you don't get your stuff together, bro, like nobody's gonna get it together for you,
Yeah,
bro. And it's like it's so fast paced, it's so like rigid. Like if you don't do it, you're gonna get left behind,
yeah,
bro. That's where I'm from, bro.
yeah,
I'm not saying it's not like that, bro, but here I think it's a bit more strict in
yeah,
in that regard. Yeah, the
yeah.
cultural difference, bro. Like it's just way stricter here, bro. Like
Hmm.
I don't know. Like in Jamaica, you could get away with stuff like not being on time, like.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't want to put,
No, no. Yeah, yeah, I get what you mean.
but
I got you.
you get
Yeah,
what I'm
I got what
saying
you
though, bro.
mean. Yeah, it's even worse.
Like,
Like we Africans, it's even worse. We
yeah,
have our
bro.
own time and stuff.
Like and even as internationals, bro. Like coming here, bro. We already got a chip on our shoulder, bro.
Yeah,
Like we got like, know where we're coming from, bro. We gotta come here with like that extra focus to say like
yeah.
we gotta do well, bro.
Hmm.
So even not doing the small, like doing the small things, like being on time, good, having good time management, bro.
Yeah,
Like getting assignments done, like practicing well.
yeah.
It's like those small stuff play a huge difference, bro. So, and that was heightened when I got
Hmm.
here in America.
And when we get to socially, what are some things that you see is different, especially like one thing like the cultural dance in Jamaica when like a girl will be dancing with a boy that is totally normal.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
here
But
it's
nah, bro.
you can't do that here. Like those stuff.
Yeah.
What would you say is like what kind of stuff like that do you see different here?
I mean, like, I like to say this, bro. Like in America, I don't think people got good sense of humor, bro. Like
Yeah.
they take everything so
Serious,
like so,
serious.
so
Yeah.
serious,
Yeah.
bro. So it's like sometimes you realize be joking and like trying to break the ice, but it's like they give you that look, like, and that's something I like. I real life had problems with that when I just came, bro. I got in so much trouble, bro.
What kind of trouble, bro?
Bro,
You're just saying shit.
it's like I say stuff, bro, like in good faith though. Like it's just jokes.
Yeah.
And then I'll see like a dean calling me.
Being is
Yeah, bro.
crazy.
Cause it's like it's always with the females. And I didn't know, like I came back. I'm gonna tell you this. I was in FMU. I was at FMU, bro, and like there was this one girl like she liked me, right? And I wanted no parts of that, bro. And
Yeah.
it's like she real life got mad at me for that, bro. Like real like I'm like bro, like I'm not I can't reject you, bro.
Yeah.
And it's like it was like a whole thing, bro. I don't know, but that's one thing, bro. I had to really adapt to it. Like the sense of humor here, what
Mhm.
we might consider joke back
Yeah.
home is
Mhm.
not really joke here, bro.
And like I always tell people, like everybody, like if you really get to know most of the international students, they are really funny in their first language, like because now you gotta speak English and like sometimes, like me myself, sometimes I watch the podcast and I'll be like, bro, this is not English. Like I say something, I'm like, bro, did I really say this? You know, so like this is not your first language, but sometimes you express yourself and some people think you are dumb because like you can't find the right words to express yourself. You know, especially like, people that speak like the whole different language than English. You know,
Yeah.
so like those are those little problems. Aside these problems, what would you say has been your like the toughest moment here in the States?
Probably homesickness.
Homesickness, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like
Missing home a lot.
there are times here when you just know you're not from here, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really know how to explain it, bro. But sometimes you it's right simple as the food, bro. Like
Yeah.
come here, bro. You eating like stuff like you're just not used to, bro. And then
Yeah.
you start craving something from back home, and it's
Mhm.
like, man, I wish I was back home. I could, you know, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and sometimes just having like the family around you, bro.
Yeah.
Like that difference.
I mean, bro, homesickness is one of the biggest issues with international students. You know, we coming from places that after practice you have this friends group that you can
Mhm.
chill, where you can go with the boys, sit at a place, talk and all that. But here, after practice, everybody got something to do.
Yeah, bro.
Schoolwork. Some people have to go to work too. So those things play a very big role in this. And how were you dealing with all this?
I don't know, bro. I just think it's just me adapting over time, bro.
Yeah.
Like accepting it, you know, like you came here with a goal. It's like you just gotta do what you gotta do, bro, at the end of the day.
Has it affected your mental health anyway?
I mean, I'll be lying if I said no.
Mhm.
You know, sometimes you just call the fan, talk about it a little bit. And sometimes you talk to like the coaches here or the people here that you really can, you
Mhm.
know, trust or talk to, and
Yeah.
that helps it a little bit just to talk about it. Cause it's real, bro. I'm sure
Yeah.
I'm not the only
You're
one
not the only one, bro. I
that
promise you, bro.
that goes through it. So yeah.
Like nobody knows I've been to therapy. Nobody knows, bro.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
crazy. Like if I tell you I've been to therapy, you never believe it. I've been to therapy and like this stuff is really hard for people to talk about. This is one reason why like I felt like I need to do this podcast. Like I know a lot of people going through
Yeah.
stuff that it's really hard for them to talk about. And like we being men, it's so hard to talk about stuff like this, you know? So like yeah, there are some stuff that we need to really, really shine more light on, like talk to each other, because I feel like I just hope this platform become a platform where everybody can just come through and feel included, and you just don't feel left alone, that you're going whatever you're going through, it's not you alone.
Yeah, for
So yeah,
sure.
talk to me a little bit about school and practice here. I know high school is way different. Now you are in college, combining school and playing like a good program that you have to be
Mm-hmm.
100% every day, and sometimes working too. How are you juggling all these things?
Right. I just think it's the workload. The workload is way more, bro. I
Yeah.
like having way more responsibility here. Like I wasn't working back in Jamaica. I didn't have to because my
Yeah.
parents did all that, bro. Here, you gotta be studying. You gotta be going to classes. You getting assignments to do. Then
I
you
know,
gotta
bro.
work. Like you barely got time to be doing all that.
Ready for
And then
quizzes
you
and
got
stuff.
so much stuff in between to
Yeah.
deal with, bro. And sometimes you just realize tired, bro. You just tired, bro. Like you ain't got the energy to do it.
Sometimes you just want to lay on the bed.
Yeah, bro. Like it do gets to you, but we just gotta do what we gotta do, bro.
Yeah. So like, what's a regular day for you? Like in a typical day for you as a student athlete, what do you do?
Now in the spring, yeah, we got practices in the morning, so I'll
Mhm.
probably like get up at like 5,
Mhm.
go to practice for like 6:30 until like 8, come back, have breakfast, shower, then go to class at like 11
Mm.
until about 3 in the evening.
Yeah.
I work at like 6 until like 9.
Yeah.
I'll probably go lift after work
Mhm.
or just do some light cardio or
Yeah.
something, in the gym. And then home, dinner, shower, try to get some studying or some assignments in. Then
Yeah.
go to bed, do it all over again tomorrow.
To do it all over again, bro. That's a typical life of an international student here. We all have, I think, we all have similar routines, same stuff every day until like probably the weekend that you get like the Sundays to yourself if you're not playing in any like indoor league or something. But yeah, so bro, I want you to enlighten me more about life here in Indiana. How has it been here?
It's been pretty bland.
Blend? How would you explain that?
Like as I just explained my routine, bro. Like there's not much to it, bro.
Mhm.
Like, it's just all business.
Have you gotten the chance to explore the states, the United States?
I mean, when we travel with the team during the season, like
Mhm.
we go to different states and stuff. So I guess that counts.
Yeah.
We go to a lot of different states. Yeah, the different environments in America.
That's nice, bro. And like talking about finding, I remember when we were talking, you just mentioned like sometimes you got to talk to the coaches, you got to
Mhm.
talk to the people around here. What kind of people here have you been able to associate yourself with that you think has helped your journey here?
I mean, my teammates for sure.
Yeah.
They're the main group that I've been around from Jamaica.
Yeah.
So I'll be around them the most though. We
Yeah.
can relate to each other. My professors, like I try to build a good relationship with my professors. So I really talk to them, ask them for guidance. Yeah.
That's a very big thing. Like, you gotta get closer to the professors. Talking about getting closer to the professors, right? I know some guys came here in the States very young, freshmen, did a lot of mistakes, right? What would you say right now you wouldn't do that you did in the beginning when you got here?
I think one of the biggest thing was thinking that I got time.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro. Like as soon as you got here, as soon as your feet touch ground, bro, like just lock in for
Yeah.
here, bro. Like do, and if you think you're doing enough, do more, bro. Like
Yeah.
because the time fly by so fast,
Yeah,
bro, and
bro.
then you feel like you don't got enough time to do what to make some decisions, bro.
Okay.
So I'll
Yeah,
say
bro.
like don't think you got all the time in the world. As soon
Time.
as you get here, just lock in for real.
Yeah. But that's a really good advice because, like, bro, the moment you feel confident, like comfortable, that's when you start slacking.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm really glad you said that, bro. That's something I'll be telling myself. Because I feel like anytime I get comfortable, that's when I start messing up a lot, you know? So, like, just keep the intensity high, like, raise the standard for yourself, set the bar for yourself, and, like, keep chasing it, you know? Let's talk a little bit about your soccer journey here. What would you say has been your best moment in soccer since you got to the state?
For sure, winning the conference.
Yeah.
The first year, because we won it 2 years straight.
The conference tournament. Yours was the eighth or the seventh one? The last one was the
The last one was a 7th,
seventh. Okay. Yeah.
I think. I'm not even sure if it's wrong.
Yes. Yeah. Something like
but
that. Yeah.
some, but and yeah, going to the national tournament, bro. Like I remember when I was at FMU, bro. Like we were in conference with like Kaiser and Saint Thomas, and them guys were always going to the national.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wonder what that's like, bro.
It's a good field.
Yeah, bro.
I remember we beat Kaiser in nationals too.
Yeah.
My second year. Yeah, we beat them 2-1. I scored the first equalizer. Yeah.
Yeah, going to the national tournament was a big one, bro. Because you're playing all the teams that won their different conferences, bro. So, and it was a high level of soccer too, bro. You always want to be in that environment, bro. So, I think that was one of the best.
How would you compare that to the regular season?
Uh Conference, the
The national
national
the conference.
tournaments. I just think you got a little time
Mhm.
to play at the highest, at the peak, NAIA soccer, bro.
Yeah.
So you got a little, all the preparation you did during the season, you just have to bank on that to carry you through because you can go anywhere, to be honest, because all the teams they're good, bro.
Yeah.
So
Talk to me about the first time you got into what was it, Alabama? The first dinner they organized and all that. How was it feeling? Like for me, my first national dinner, bro, I was everywhere. I remember it was where I forgotten. It's like a game place. You be playing a whole different types of games.
oh, the arcade,
The arcade,
yeah.
Like how was it for you? For me, I was everywhere.
I mean, it was good. We stayed at a really nice hotel too on the
Yeah.
beach.
I saw that. I saw those
Bro,
views on
yeah,
Instagram.
that was
Yeah.
nice, bro. But we didn't want to go there with like the mindset to like enjoy it per se. We know we were there for
Yeah.
business, bro.
Yeah.
So we were kind of just locked in, to
Mhm.
be honest. But it was a good experience
Experience.
nonetheless.
And how was the summer too? Because I was seeing you do amazing in the summer.
Yeah. I got this one when I was playing at FMU. I met this one coach. He was Thomas University's coach at the time, bro. So I knew him before, and I didn't have any team to play for in the summer, so I kind of hit him up. He had a team down in Georgia, Albany, and I mean, I went there. I think it's NPSL,
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's like that. It's like a semi-pro.
Yeah.
But I hit him up, went down there, played, and then I went to Texas, Corpus Christi.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Corpus Christi in Texas, and that's USL 2.
Yeah.
Went there and played. But that was a good level though.
Yeah.
Like, all the guys some of the top guys in college soccer,
Yeah.
they play USL 2, so that was a good level.
What would you say has improved in your game since you got to the States?
Probably just my maturity, because I like to enjoy the game.
Yeah, I know.
So like sometimes it's just situational awareness. The simple things like how many touches you take in what situations, like making quick decisions, like like just being a step ahead every time.
Yeah.
So I think that's one of the biggest things, like my maturity in my game.
Yeah, that's amazing, bro. So we're getting ready to wrap this up, bro. So like I want you to like take this moment, right? Talk to the guys, talk to like people trying to get on this journey. Guys who are down at school, who are like trying to see life out here, trying to seek out life out here. Talk to them, like whatever advice you got for them, like to help them get on this journey, and people that are in the States already going through the college journey that I know is tough. We all know it's tough being an international student here, the language barrier, everything else here. So like I want you to use this opportunity to like tell them whatever you want to tell them for them to keep on pushing hard.
I mean, for the guys that's just finishing high school and stuff, like make sure your grades are good.
Yeah.
Because without the grades and the
Mhm.
classes, like there's no soccer in college.
Yeah.
So make sure you stay on that, develop like good systems where you can succeed in that area, and then make connections, like network, like ask questions, like if you got teammates that's already here or people you already know, like
Yeah.
hit them up. You may not know, they might be able to spread the word, like
Yeah.
share your highlight videos and stuff, like to get you in. For the guys that's already here in the college system, I mean, they'll probably develop their own. They'll probably see what it is and like know, like you gotta be locked in. Like you can't really waste time, or I mean, you gotta take time to decompress,
Yeah.
decompress sometimes, and like, but for the most part, they know they gotta like be on top of everything because the time is not. We don't got a lot of time.
Yeah, bro. So now that you're a senior right now, so what's next?
Soccer, bro.
Soccer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, bro, that's great, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's nice having you here, bro. Like, I'm really glad when I hit you up, you said you should get on this, bro. I really
Yeah,
appreciate
for
you
sure, bro.
joining on here. Yeah, guys, I really thank you guys for joining me on here to wrap this up, and yeah, watch out for the next episode, and please subscribe. Thank you.